Slept okay last night. The wind really picked up in the middle of the night. So today I'm dragging a little bit. I was also stressed about the truck all night. Totally forgot about the generator, being able to plug it in the generator. So now I have that. Man, this sunrise, it's worth it all. It is so pretty out here. Oh, my hands are so cold. Oh, that's good.
You know, I slept good. I was like a little tossy-turvy, but the wind started getting crazy around 4 a.m. and it woke me up.
It popped it up 10.
Ooh, I heard it rev out there.
So let's figure off of this number how much load capacity we're using on the generator. Take this number 1257, divide that by 3200. For an accurate percentage, you can multiply by 139.28%.
You want to try it on high and see what it does?
Currently we're at 1936. So right now we're using about 60% right now of its load capacity. You get used to the furnace running and then the electrical heater running, and then before you know it, it feels like you're in an RV park and you forget that you're running off a generator. And then all of a sudden you go to warm up your coffee or make a new cup of coffee in a Keurig. That's where the generator gets overloaded really quickly.
Alright, so I'm gonna book us our stay for the next couple nights. When I went to their website, it said they have a Winter Wonderland special. 3 to 6 consecutive nights, you get 25% off each night. Full hookup back in sight for $54 a night. That's pretty good. I like that. What's not great is when they add on a booking fee, a resort fee, transient tax, so many taxes. So this is gonna end up coming to $289.
Believe it or not, the thing that really strips the heat out from underneath this RV is the wind. Having this exposed underbelly underneath here creates like almost like a wind tunnel, and you're constantly trying to play catch up with the propane furnace. Ooh, it's gonna be a windy drive day today, which is a little nerve-wracking because this thing gets pushed around by the wind. It's just one big wall.
It's chilly. I'm ready soon to go to warmer climates. I'll take those. RVing is so fun. Forward. Stop. Okay. Whew. That wind. We gotta get out of Wyoming before it really picks up. It's supposed to be bad today.
I'll probably just go back up a little bit and then I'll pull out through here.
If you're interested in boondocking here, no matter what time of year it is, I will put the location in the description of this video. Salt Lake City, here we come. You made a fire, we cooked over. Look where we are! Oh man. These drive days, I'll tell you what.
I'll move it. I fell asleep in the passenger seat. This is easily one of my personal favorite stops that we ever make as far as rest areas. We're in Utah and you're just backed up against these massive red rock giants. We've been here a few years ago, and man, I am glad we made it back. I-80 continues down that little narrow gorge down there, and we just get to enjoy these views all ourselves. Break time. Oh, I need something to eat and quick. Make yourself at home there, sir. The bowls are steamy from you washing them.
We're gonna have full hookups again. We're gonna get some laundry done. We're gonna have all the heat running. It's so nice.
That was a really good lunch, babe. Thank you. I'm thinking we should go take a little walk over here and explore. It's crazy how much these little stops make all the difference in the world, especially when you're struggling on the drive day. Maybe you're a little tired, or you're just feeling just like you need some fresh air. Give yourself some time. Come explore a little bit. Take a couple steps, and you'll feel refreshed.
Traffic today. I think it's because they were all doing the same thing we were doing, which was avoiding all the wind on Interstate 80 in Wyoming.
That's a pretty bird.
That's a pretty bird.
Utah is generally one of those hidden gems that not a lot of people talk about. You know, usually California gets all the hype, maybe Washington State. It is absolutely stunning to look at, especially places like Moab. Now, the redness in these rocks comes from the iron deposits within the rock, so they're really vibrant, and it's really a neat thing to see in person.
I'm not carrying you. Get out of here. You carry me. Getting some exercise in today. Okay. Let's call that good.
Wow. Look at that. That's good enough for me.
That's beautiful.
How are you feeling about this drive?
It's not bad.
Today I'm on the struggle bus though.
You just tired?
Yeah.
Well, we might be not driving coming up because there are some wicked storms hitting all the mountains of California, which is exactly the route we need to go. Yeah, it's probably my favorite rest area.
That's what I was saying.
What?
Yeah.
You were just talking about those red rocks with your tongue.
Somebody representing Buc-ee's here, huh? This is like getting a taste of Zion National Park without even having gone in the national park itself. Pretty cool.
I guess we could load up stinksters.
Got to really slow down and be careful here because we are in the shadows of all these mountains to our left, and with this lack of sun exposure, this road never gets up to surface temp to basically melt off potential ice. So there's a big concern for black ice in this area. It's beautiful, but it could be dangerous.
I recommend you go 84 West. It is probably one of the most spectacular drives. Eventually it'll meet back up with 80, so you won't have to worry about being too far off the beaten path.
Wow. Pretty nice here.
Ooh, look at the mountains.
Hello.
Hello. You guys been open for a long time?
2 years.
2 years, huh? Is it staying quite busy here?
Yeah, it is doing really good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. We're right here right now and around and then backing in right there. Anything, just let me know.
Appreciate it.
All
Have a
right,
good day.
you're welcome. Enjoy your stay.
Thanks. So this resort gives you one of these, and these covers go over the water hookups to prevent that freezing at the spigot. I'm guessing that this resort stays open year round.
Yeah.
With views like that, I don't blame them. All right, Dexter, I need you to hold on to this for me, please. Thank you. This is really well maintained. Goodness. It'd be so cool to own a resort like this, but maybe it wouldn't at the same time. It could probably be quite a headache owning an RV park. I'd be curious to hear from all the owners out there of an RV park. What are some of the headaches and just the behind the curtains that most people don't think about? Wow, so it's like one huge concrete pad, and then they use both sides of the concrete pad as RV sites. So you're kind of like doing a little bit of a buddy system, but not so much. It's pretty neat layout. I like that.
All right. Oh, almost fell. Stop right there. Let's just take a look.
My gut's telling me anything this side is a little uneven, so we need to bring it up over here.
That's awesome.
54 a night?
Yeah.
Pretty decent.
Oh yeah, this has got to come way up so we could just like roll backwards onto
Okay, yeah.
them. Keep going. And stop. Okay. All right, what do you say we finish getting set up and then we'll see you guys later.
I'm sitting out here editing, listening to these jets go by, and they are loud. They are rumbling the trailer like no tomorrow. Now, I told Renee this cool fact, but she didn't seem to bite on it like I think you guys will. A space shuttle during takeoff, it's over 1,000 times louder than that. Literally, the sound from a space shuttle would kill you if you stood too close to it.
4 of them came back to back and I was like, okay, this is really loud. And the best part is you could see all these men like emerging from their RVs in like shorts and flip-flops being like,
we should get some of this. I wonder how much that costs to get done. That is ideal. That would be ideal for us. Which reminds me, I gotta go get some more propane.
how long will it take you to go through like a 30-pound propane tank?
I would say a 30-pounder might last you about 2 days.
Our first freeze we had in Colorado many years ago, we were running the propane for like 24 hours straight. It never stopped, and we did go through a whole tank in one day.
Choose through it when you don't have the skirting.
They could be out of stock.
Oh, look at these views, just like mountains all around.
Birds are like freaking out, man. We're supposed to stay here until Saturday and then start making our way to California. The weather is still iffy. Even though we're gonna leave tomorrow, I'm not super confident about the weather tomorrow. This area specifically and Salt Lake City says there's a 50% chance of snow showers in the morning. We'll see what it's gonna look like tomorrow. As always, we're gonna take you guys along with.
Getting low. Truck not only has one battery, but it also has a second battery located right here on the driver's side of the truck. Now here's the key with changing out truck batteries. You want to be sure if you do have 2 batteries on your truck that you replace both of them at the very same time. You never want to let one go by the wayside and be like, I'll replace it later. If you're going to replace one of them, replace both of them. Plug the hose back in since it's freezing out right now. And we have an appointment with GMC when we get back to California, and the truck's starting just fine now plugging it in.
Here's why it's kind of hard in our situation.
Yeah.
Most people do repairs on their trucks when they have a sticks and bricks.
Separate vehicle.
They have another vehicle just in case. They can work on the truck.
More stable environment, not being at an RV park, because we don't even know if this RV park, like if they saw the engine hood popped up and batteries coming out of the truck, they could definitely be like, that's not allowed here, and kick you out. The engine light's back on, and I have a strong suspicion it's another glow plug that went out. We've been having glow plugs intermittently fail on us, which is pretty common because they wear out after a certain amount of mileage. They reference anywhere from 75 to 100,000 miles for a glow plug to last. I've been getting them changed one by one. At the same time, when you go to GMC, you also have to pay for a diagnosing fee each time you take it in, and that gets really expensive. So I promised myself the next time that this happened, I'm only gonna pay for one more diagnosing fee, and I'm going to get the rest of the glow plugs changed out all at once. I've gotten 3 done already. I have 5 remaining.
They'll refill propane tanks.
All right, let me go back. Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Looking to get a propane refill.
Okay.
How's it going? Good. All right, propane is filled up. Grocery shopping time. Adult life. This is an example of how adulthood looks. It's just not fun.
Dairy and free price. Okay, I can use that.
I don't think that one's leaking. $21.72 for some eggs, cottage cheese, a gallon of milk, and a couple things of salmon.
I'll take it.
The jets are still flying. It's really cool how we're surrounded by mountains, so it really echoes off the mountain ranges. It is so neat. I have an appointment to drop off my truck. I need both of my batteries on the truck changed out. All right, bye. Getting things plugged off the list. And you know what that means? When things are taken off the list, it's room for other things to get put on it.
You got that right.
Well, this was an interesting surprise. They called for a dusting, and if you know anything about the weather, it's usually not accurate. 3-4 inches already, and it's not letting up anytime soon. You know, last night we had strongly considered leaving and just forfeiting our deposit here and hitting the road and trying to get ahead of this weather, but I don't know, I'm glad we didn't, because we had mentioned that we just want to slow things down and we want to see how much does the weather really actually set us back in our travels. So it might set us back a few nights. Got to switch over these propane tanks before we leave. We about kicked this one here. I'm going to send the signal over to the other side there. I have a little dial here, and wherever this little nipple is here on the end, if it's on this side, it means it's going to be locating this propane tank, which would be the driver hand side. If you rotate it over to that side, you'll be utilizing the propane tank on the other side, or better known as the passenger side. Now here's a cool little trick for you guys if you didn't know. If you put it in the middle, it will actually automatically kick over to the other side. Or better yet, it will actually pull from both tanks at the same time and chew through both tanks at once. Now, I know it's crazy to think that it's going to chew through both of them quicker, but actually it will last longer. So instead of having to come out here and switch it back and forth, put it in the middle, keep it easy on yourself. Just know when you're going to run out of propane, because that's important. Boots are soaked. This really does some wonders, because a lot of times they'll wrap this piping right here, but I always forget about those exposed metal pieces at the top here, especially where the water pressure regulator is and the actual handle to the spigot. Those little connections right there, those seem to be the culprits when it comes to freezing up your water lines. The heated water hose has done incredible. I am so thankful we ended up getting one. It took us 7 years to get one, and we are loving every second of it, because now I do not have to go and fill up the freshwater tank every single night and unhook. We're good to go. We have running water anytime we need it.
These are massive burritos. Holy cow.
Still plugging in the truck every single morning before we take off, at least an hour or two before we leave for the day. And the reason I do that is just because it takes off that strain from the batteries and the starter on the diesel trucks. Still having some issues when it's starting in the cold weather. I think it's related to those glow plugs, or the batteries are on their way out. Either way, I'm skimming by and I'm playing it a little aggressively and taking some chances when it comes to it, in hopes that we just make it to California and we could get it all addressed there. Oh, someone's nice and cozy. Is it chilly, snowy day outside? Where's your collar? You're naked. Oh, warm up. There you go. Good boy. Got the fireplace cracking and ripping over here for him. It's 72 in here right now, so I think he'll survive.
Burrito for you?
Thank you so much. Wow, this looks good.
It's a tiny little plate.
It's a huge burrito.
It's true, it's all.
It was good.
As you can see, we got yet another snowstorm. Enough snow that we do not feel comfortable driving in it with our trailer. We'll see what the roads are like with you guys. We'll take you along and see what does this look like going up to the top of a mountain, because we're going to be driving up to 8,000 feet elevation.
It's not stopping out there.
What is he doing? Have an idea. I think I'm going to pack us turkey wraps. You know, they'll stay cold. It's going to be like 10 degrees up there.
So the truck's been plugged in for about an hour and a half, and you can already hear how much that actually improves the startup on the truck, which is having it plugged in. That should do it.
What is this? Just because you're not winter camping doesn't mean your camper's not winter living.
Look at all these RVs in storage right now.
Ooh, you slipping a little? I'm guessing the jets aren't flying today. This is where having our big, like, mud tires really comes in handy. We're gonna be able to get through, like, snow if we have to.
Something I've been doing recently is not letting my truck idle when we start it up. The reason for that is because with these new diesels, there's a thing called the DPF, which stands for the diesel particulate filter, and that actually gets clogged up with soot, and the engine doesn't create enough heat just idling there to burn off that soot, and it can really just gunk it up. So what we've been doing is getting in and driving, taking it very easy within the first 5 minutes of driving, allowing the pistons and the oil to warm up. It kind of goes against the grain of everything I've ever known about diesels, but it's an interesting thing. I don't know if you guys heard anything similar, so throw it in the comments below and let me know your thoughts.
Oh my gosh, we made it. It just came out of nowhere. We have to worry about, will the truck start and will we make it down this hill? I worry because that's a pretty steep grade to go down.
All right, we're off.
We made a mistake. We took the outermost trail. We are just kind of like walking it here.
Kind of eerie out here too.
It is. It's so creepy. Wow, slow down there. I'm having fun. Are you having fun? We are still out here in the wilderness. Nobody around. I'm thinking we set up camp for the night here. I know you friends in the north, this is how you get to work every day.
I just saw a cross-country skier go by. I don't think we're on the right trail.
It looks like a rock fell and took out this sign.
Oh yeah, there's only half of it there. That's a little nerve-wracking. Where are we? Not looking good. Whoa, I almost went down. This is a run though. I guess that's what they mean by not a lot of snow. All right, let's go that way.
I can't see anything.
Oh, I might as well just get out of this. I think they basically only meant there was one run today. We paid $200 to go down one hill.
Okay, I don't know if someone lives there or...
Hey, it's great. We can park our RV right here. Water and power.
50 amp.
That's 50 amp?
Yep.
That's great.
We'll tow the camper up here tomorrow morning. Whoa, whoa. You didn't see that.
We need one of those. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh no. How do we get back to...
Gonna walk back.
Private road. Okay, we ended up on a private road.
We're walking. We have no idea where we're at.
But if you ever want to have a good time like this, just call 1-800-HANKS.
I think we took the wrong way. Do you know how to get back down to the actual lifts?
Down the road.
Down the road. I think he was just as confused as we are. Doesn't look very open. We took a wrong turn. We don't even know where we're at.
Oh, for sure.
We just hop
and
on
we
that?
wait over there where they were, or just right here?
at this UTA.
Okay, thank you. Well, we made it on the bus. Thank goodness.
Yeah, this is basically what I'm supposed to be doing is going between those 3 stops.
Yeah, we were at the top of the only lift that's open, and we took the slowpoke route. And it took us like through that residential area and all the way to here.
Well, I'm glad you made it out.
Yeah.
Thanks. It's blue and orange was a good question. They called. Suffice it to say.
Thank you. Have a good day. Wow, civilization. That was a long detour. Let's try this again. Woman down. She's down. All you gotta do is look for the green long legs in the air. Look at that pack. You took quite a stumble there. We're almost there.
We did it. It's nighttime. We are not trapped on the mountain. We figured it out the rest of the way. Wait, hold on. Let me try to get in here. D.
Thank goodness.
She's great. It's 21 degrees out. It's been snowing all day and it says 16% grade. I'm gonna get my ski stuff off and we're gonna do that. The sign. Oh, wow.
I can't do it.
Well, here we go. The road is not clear. The road has snow and ice. Low gear. It said low gear. No avalanche area. They ain't messing around here. It's pretty steep. Oh, looking good. Looking good. Well, guys, we made it over this hurdle, but we still have a lot more to conquer. If you are not subscribed to our channel, make sure you go and hit the subscribe button because we put out new videos every Thursday evening. If you're interested in this entire series of us driving across the country in winter weather and you want to start from the beginning, don't forget to check out our playlists. Either way, we'll see you guys next week.